And this is an exclusive video going out only to my subscribers, members of Google Sniper, etc. And what it is on this page, on this very special night, we are on the eve of me making what is without a doubt my proudest announcement in the most recent few years, okay? And that is the announcement of an all-new, of course, Google Sniper. It's an event that only comes around once every few years, and by the way, if you're watching this, it's likely you haven't heard from me in quite a while, and this is the main reason why. To be honest with you, me and my team have been working so hard on this to create what is, without a doubt, in my opinion, and in the opinion of everyone we've sent it to, the greatest, most complete home business system and course ever. I mean, the original Sniper. As you know, has created it has created more success stories than any other system out there. That means real people making real money. From 18 to 80 people all over the world. I've even had people over 70, grandfathers over 70, who can barely even use, well actually he probably doesn't even have a Facebook account, making a full-time income with the Sniper system. And it's very rare that actually I release something new, and the new Google Sniper is on a completely new level. So let me tell you a little story then. So Google Sniper, where did it come from? Well, back in 2009, when, for those of you that know the story, you know the story, and for those of you that don't, you don't. You know, let me tell it to you now. It's a story that's, you know, received a lot of attention from a lot of different people all over the internet, and there's a reason why. It's a pretty crazy story. So I was 18 years old. I just finished school, and I created what became known as, well, originally I just called it the Sniper system, but then gave it a slightly better name of Google Sniper. And what I did, I was making about $8,000 to $10,000 a month at the time online, and what I did is I wrote a book. And that book, I just created it, you know, in my bedroom at home, and then I launched it on this little forum, the Warrior Forum, for those of you interested. And what it did is it went crazy. People went crazy. Within its first 2 weeks of launching, just one case, one guy, Swastik Agrawal, if you're watching this video, he wrote to me and he told me in an email, maybe I can get it up on screen if I can dig it out somewhere, he had already made, was already confident he had produced a $4,500, I think it was, a month business just using this. And this was just a little book that I wrote in a kind of Word document, and from there the whole thing just went crazy. I did a larger launch of it late in the year, and success stories are spread the world over, from Argentina to Australia to obviously the United States. There's so many people using the system. And then I launched Google Sniper 2.0, which was, you know, a fairly big change and a fairly big update to everything, and that was definitely the biggest launch of 2012. And now in 2014, a lot later than I've planned, to be honest, just because we've just done so much stuff and added to it to create this incredible training material and system we've now got. I'm proud to announce the launch of Google Sniper 3. You can tell I'm just really excited in this video. So what I want to do now is I just want to tell you a bit more about it. I want to cross over to my laptop and actually want to show you around the new members area and show you why, you know, whether you're a seasoned sniper, then you definitely need to check out the new version, because it's going to add so much to your sniper sites and to see you making so much more money from them, all the new training and all the new systems we've researched and added. But if you've never made any money online, then it's more user friendly than ever. The training's better than ever. Things like niche selection, keyword selection, they're all easier than they have ever been. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over to my laptop. I'm going to show you around the members area now. Alright guys, so honestly there's so much to talk about in this video, I don't really know where to begin. But to start things off, I think what would be useful is I just gave you a bit of a refresher as to why Google Sniper is such an amazing system. And that is basically 3 reasons. So the first one is going to be time. What separates Google Sniper, this system of making money online, from any other system out there, is that it only takes you, and it really does only take you, a few hours to set up each campaign, especially with the new version Google Sniper 3.0 and the way we structure things and the new method of learning and the completely redone videos, change aspects of the system, etc., which I'll talk about in a minute, and the brand new massive aspects we've added to the system as well, which I'll talk about as well shortly. But it's time. It's super quick to set up, and then once your campaigns are set up, the whole reason the sniper system just blew up so much and gained so much attention all over the internet is once you set up these campaigns, they kind of run for you, hands off, for months and even years down the line. So that's time. Then there's the second thing about Sniper that's so cool, and this is really rare among any system you're going to find today, and that's that Google Sniper works completely with free traffic, i.e. you don't need to spend any money to scale the system up from making $500 a month to a $5,000, even a $10,000 a month business, as many snipers have achieved all over the world. To scale it up all that level, you do not need to spend any money at any point to make it happen. The whole system works. We build these tiny 2-hour to create sniper sites, and you guys know it already, but I'm just kind of giving you guys a refresher. You just go out there, stick them on Google, and the idea is that they rank, and we target very low, kind of the low-hanging fruit. We don't go after all of the stuff that everyone else is doing, and by doing that we almost completely avoid all of the competition. And by the way, with the all the new research we've been doing over the past few years, and all of the key core things that we've now implemented into the very core of the sniper system itself, I'm proud to say that no matter what updates Google has or anything like that, Sniper is working incredibly well. And even, I'm going to talk about in a second, but with the new bulletproof module, Sniper is almost future-proof as well against other Google updates, and we'll talk about that shortly in a second when I tell you all of the new stuff. So you've got time, you've got this free to use, these are the most incredible things, and finally, the third and final magical thing for me is that it works. Sniping really works, and there's no system out there, and I'll show you some in a second, that has produced so many success stories. So if you're sitting there and you're looking, you know, for a system to make money online, maybe it's your first $1,000 online you want to make, or maybe you're a seasoned veteran and you've been on my list for a very long time and you've owned previous versions of Google Sniper, whatever it is, but especially if you're a newbie watching this, Sniper 3 is without a doubt, and I really say this from the bottom of my heart, your absolute best shot at doing this. It's the simplest system. It's super simple to follow, yet at its core is an advanced system.